We went from $10 million, COVID year, $22 million in 2020. Post-COVID, 2021, we're going to break $45 million. If you guys know Natural Slim, you know that Natural Slim is not only about product selling, it's way more than that. I'm talking about 2014. The first thing that we did into e-commerce was Amazon. For years, the company grew from 1 million to 5 to 8 to 10 to 12 until something happened, COVID-19. And we already had created a Shopify site. It was already created. We did not promote it because we weren't allowed to promote it. It was just there. And it was just like miraculously generating revenue. So I convinced them to allow us to have a Shopify site, but zero promotion. Something happened called COVID-19. And then I said, Dad, we got to go all out. This is the internet world. We got to move into it. And then we took off. If you look at our numbers, what happened? We went from $10 million, COVID year, $22 million in 2020. Post-COVID, 2021, we're going to break $45 million. But still, right now, half of that is e-commerce, which is incredible, that now we are at half. We're going to end up doing 21, 22 online, and we're going to do another 22, 30 on the call center. We have something called the personal program. The personal program is the entire discovery of weight loss and the system to get a metabolism back in shape that my dad put together, that my wife created a beautiful program guide that hands hold the person, and they're on the phone with the consultant, and this is your next step, and this is your next step, and so on until they reach the target. And then they graduate. It's a big program. Technically, we will call that a big ticket item. If we look at, for example, last week on Friday, we sold $25,000 that day. $25,000 in one day has become our average. We have had 30, 35,000 on Shopify. $25,000 a day is a great number. We do 212 orders, but a lot of those orders, if you look at the individual products, we don't sell the programs. These are individual products, right? There's a kit that we have that is going to handle candida infections, Magic Max, which is something for relaxing the body. You
Stress.
have 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡, potassium, to make sure you don't have any water retention, and so on. From $25 a day to $166,000 in sales in those 3 days. Generally, it would have been $75,000 in 3 days, right? 25, 50, 75. In this case, we did 40, we did 50, and we did 78, something like that. We end up with 166 on those 3 days. Now, look at also the other factor over here. 200 orders a day would equal 600 total orders for $75K in revenue. What did we do? Did we get a lot more orders? No. Look at this. Instead of 600 orders, we got a 30% bump in orders. We went to 894 orders, but the revenue was
double,
dramatically larger. Average order value, instead of being like $80-something, $100, it went up to $186.
You can see the gray line is the historical numbers, and then the green line is the most actual numbers.
So it was a dramatic explosion. So if I look at the individual products, let's look at this report over here. Check this out. We did a very small promotion. We didn't promote anything else on the store. Let's break it down, the things that were successful on this, right? Number one, we use keywords like lifetime access to Natural Slim's personal program. You get access to our consultants as long as you buy products. So we're just throwing that in there. Like, hey, you're gonna get lifetime access. We had a small discount. It's not that small, it's about 17%. The personal program was $360. We took it down for those 3 days to $299. Nothing else had a discount across the store. But still, the store exploded in sales. The top selling item over here is the program Personal de Natural Slim. That's in Spanish right there. Obviously, we service the Latin American world. But over here, you can see that we sold 293. So you know what's interesting? The fact that on the entire month of May, we sold 145 personal programs. 145. 30 full days, 145. In 3 days only, we did 293. $87,000 in revenue in just those things. So if you look at the revenue of the channel, over half of it, 164 total in those 3 days, and over half of it was the personal program. And then you have all these individual items over here. The 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡, the Magic Mat, the Cat Store. These are the top sellers usually. This is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3, right? That's the usual process that we have in place. But now we say, you know what? We're going to solve your entire problem. And this is your solution for all your situations that you have in regards to weight loss. We're going to take care of you. This is going to be your hand-holding process until you get to the target goal. Actual people not talking to somebody, being presented with an opportunity, open up their credit cards and giving us $360 of their dollars, actually $299 with the 4th of July weekend. Obviously, if you have not built an audience, if you have not built a following, people that believe that you have something valuable, you're not going to get them to convert. So we have been nurturing these people for a long time. But we use Facebook, text messaging, email, ManyChat, messenger marketing, YouTube ads, and everything. And we brought people into the funnel, and we generated an enormous amount of revenue.
So we discounted it a little bit. We highlighted the fact that you get a personal coach or a consultant to walk you through. You get a guide that takes you step by step
You get
throughout the whole
service,
process.
right?
You get the service, the lifetime access. You get all the products that you need from start to finish to basically handle or manage any of your body, situations that you got going on.
Right, so we bundled up a solution.
Like the offer.
So for all of you guys that have brands that have solutions to a problem, instead of blasting individual areas, bundle it up and find out how to put it in front of the world and present opportunities. Hey, get access to all my stuff. I'm going to resolve all your business problems here. Damon John, for example, right? Or, hey, why don't you just buy your company access to this particular training? Or here's the entire lineup of supplements that are going to take you to your goal that you're trying to get to, because every single company has a problem that they're solving, a major overall problem. No matter what that brand is, bundle it up, and this will happen at some point. This is an impressive weekend for us, obviously, but I wanted to share with you guys the takeaways that I had, because I believe that if you go down that route, you're going to be able to make it all more profitable and more successful along the way.